What's up, guys? Quantrix02 here with another edition of What's New. This Sunday, the only time of the year in WWE where everything is extreme. That's right, Extreme Rules this Sunday on pay-per-view. And I'm going to run down the entire card for you right now from start to finish. We know that last year, Extreme Rules was probably one of the best pay-per-views that WWE put on in 2012. One of the best. So will this year top it? We're going to see. Now, the pay-per-view begins with a pre-show. Well, before the pay-per-view begins on YouTube, you can go on YouTube, or is it Yahoo now? I'm not sure. I know they got that partnership with Yahoo, so I don't know if it's on Yahoo or if it's on YouTube. But there's gonna be a pre-show match between The Miz and Cody Rhodes. Now, I don't know why this is a match, why they decided just to put The Miz against Cody Rhodes. And apparently, I just heard like last night that Cody Rhodes, the extreme stipulation is that Cody Rhodes' mustache is on the line, which I don't. Who cares really? I don't know. I'm probably not gonna watch this matchup, but I'm just letting you guys know that there is a pre-show match, and that's what you're gonna be getting for the pre-show. I'm not sure how that's gonna try to get people to buy the pay-per-view with that matchup. I love both those guys are great competitors, but like, who cares really about this match? There's no build up. They haven't even came in contact with each other since The Miz has returned back to television. It just makes no sense to me. But whatever, it's a match. It's there, and you can watch it. It's for free, so I can't complain. One of the matches is Randy Orton versus the Big Show in an Extreme Rules matchup. I'm not really excited for this match, but it is an interesting matchup because I really can't believe a time where the Big Show and Randy Orton had a match on pay-per-view ever. So this could be a first time, I believe. Quote me on that. Randy Orton versus Big Show in Extreme Rules. Both guys, great workers. They've been in the business for a long time. They know what they're doing in the ring. It should be, interesting turn of events. Hopefully they don't. It's just not like super duper long. I don't want it just to drag on for 20-25 minutes. I don't think that it needs that. But I see the Big Show coming out on top on this. I see the Big Show with the knockout punch, and something else. Or no, you know what? That's just I think Randy Orton's gonna win it. It's gonna be some kind of RKO on top of maybe the steel steps or something like that to give Orton the win. So yeah, I'm going with Orton. Then after that we have Sheamus versus Mark Henry in a strap match, which is possibly one of the most interesting stipulations on the entire card. It's had a pretty decent build up for this matchup, even though those straps look like they're made out of like rubber or something. They don't even look like they hurt. But I like how they did on Raw. Big Show and Sheamus going back and forth. Not Big Show. Mark Henry and Sheamus going back and forth. Talking and stuff, and then the straps came into play. Then they even showed I don't even think it was a strap match. The Texas Bull Rope match between Eddie Guerrero and JBL. So it was kind of cool to see. So I'm pretty stoked for this matchup. I want to see it. It's cool to see this kind of match, because we don't see it that often. I think the last time we probably saw it, the one when you have to touch all four ropes. All four corners is Shad, Gaspard, and JTG at Extreme Rules like forever ago. Then we have Chris Jericho versus Fandango, Part 2. Their WrestleMania match was pretty good, but I would have to say that I want to see a little bit more from Fandango. I want to see him implement some more moves in his repertoire, which he has done over the weeks. We've seen him use that Russian leg sweep, can I have this dance, like host the guy's hand, like it's like about to dance with him, and then he drops him back into a leg sweep. I want to see him do some other stuff too. So hopefully, we get to see that. We get to see a better. Not that the match was bad at WrestleMania, but just more, because I felt like WrestleMania was kind of rushed. Some of the matches were kind of rushed, and I feel that was one of them. But I think we're going to see a lot more from these two at this year. Chris Jericho and was awesome last year against CM Punk, so I think we're gonna have another good match this year. Then we have one of my matches I really want to see: Team Hell No versus Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns in a tornado tag match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And let's be honest, there's nobody in the WWE who can beat Team Hell No. Team Hell No's beaten every single tag team in the WWE, and the only threat to them is the Shield. And Team Hell No's been the tag team champions for a long, long time. It feels like it's been a year. I don't think it's been a year yet, but it feels like it's been about a year. But I think it's about time for them to drop those titles and to do something else with these two, with Kane and Daniel Bryan. I feel like they're needed in singles competitors because they're with the lack of the main event roster. They need those guys to start doing single stuff. So it's a perfect time for the Shield to take the tag team titles away from Team Hell No. This match, every single Shield match has just been amazing. Ever since they've been in here, ever since they've been in the WWE, they have been just amazing. Every single match. Roman Reigns come a long way. Tyler Black, Seth Rollins, great. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good match. I'm not even worried about that. Yeah, but like I said, it's time for Team Hell No to lose those titles because they're needed in other places on the roster. And I'm not sure what they're gonna do with the Shield. I don't know if the Shield's gonna use the Freebird thing where all three of them are the tag team champions, or is it just gonna be Rollins and Roman Reigns? This is gonna find out if they do win the tag titles, which they should. Then we have another match I'm looking forward to that I wish there was some build up for it because it really wasn't no build up other than the fact that one man pinned another man, so he's the contender. That is Kofi Kingston versus Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship. That's right, Dean Ambrose's first singles match on pay-per-view against Kofi Kingston. Kofi is one of my favorites. He definitely knows what he's doing in the ring. Dean Ambrose, I remember when he was back in developmental and indies, I didn't really like him that much, but he has definitely proved that he is something. And I think it's going to be a really, really good match. And you know what? I feel that I want Dean Ambrose to win it, but at the same time, I feel like Kofi just got the championship, so I don't feel like he should have it taken away from him that easily. I feel like Dean Ambrose should chase the title a little bit, and they have a rivalry, and then at the next pay-per-view, they fight for the title. That'd be good. But they're probably gonna drop the title. He's probably gonna drop the title to Dean Ambrose, but I'm hoping that Kofi Kingston actually retains this time, just to show, and it'll show that the Shield isn't just, they're not unbeatable. Together they're a cohesive unit and they're unstoppable, but apart they can be beaten. Then there is the match that I really don't care for because we already seen it. 2 matches with these guys in it. It's Brock Lesnar versus Triple H in the steel cage match. As much as I like steel cage matches, as much as I love Triple H, as much as I love Brock Lesnar, I've just had enough of these guys. This combination of Brock Lesnar and Triple H, it should have been over at WrestleMania, but they're still going with it. I mean, why just bring this guy in? Why bring Brock Lesnar back just to face Triple H? I mean, seriously. I mean, make some more matches. I want to see Brock Lesnar DVD one day with Brock Lesnar versus I don't know, a Wade Barrett or something. Some new star on the block. I want to see him have a rivalry with someone else other than Triple H. And not saying this match isn't going to be good. It's probably going to be really brutal and everything, but I really hope this is it because I don't think I can take another Triple H Brock Lesnar match. I just can't. It's just done. It's been done. I was excited for it at SummerSlam. I tolerated it at WrestleMania, but now at Extreme Rules, I just don't care. I want to watch it because it's probably one of the more interesting matches on the card. But after this, I don't want to see that anymore. Put Brock Lesnar against somebody else, please, please. But anyway, who I'm hoping to win is just Triple H. Just let Triple H win so he can just have that win. Say he beat him twice and they can move on. I think that's just best for everybody. All right, the next match was just made, last week. We all know that Dolph Ziggler has suffered from a concussion, thanks to Jack Swagger. He will not be cleared to compete at Extreme Rules. It was originally supposed to be a triple threat ladder match between Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, and Alberto Del Rio, but that's no longer going to happen because of Ziggler's concussion. So what Teddy does instead of what I thought he was going to do, which was still have the ladder match, but have Biggie Langston in the place of Dolph Ziggler to defend his title. But that would have been that would have been really really interesting. But what he did was actually just have Del Rio and Jack Swagger in a number one contenders match at Extreme Rules, and the stipulation is a I Quit match. Which I feel like the I Quit match is one of those match types that you use in a big rivalry when things getting really serious, like a huge main event rivalry. I don't feel like it should be used for just a contenders match. It doesn't make sense. I wish the match was just a submission match or something, not a I Quit match. But whatever. It's gonna be what you expect. But they're gonna some chair shots probably to the back, and we're gonna see the angle lock and the Patriot lock and the cross arm breaker back and forth, and then one guy's gonna say I quit and tap out. And I really think that Jack Swagger is putting himself in some deep water, man. He already had the DUI and it got to go through the court stuff. But now you injure the world champion. What the heck, I love Jack, but seriously, I don't see Jack winning this championship. I see after this match, Jack Swagger probably going back to the mid card. I hate to say it, but he's been messing up, man. He's been messing up. So I see Del Rio winning this match, and we see a Dolph Ziggler Del Rio feud up until the next pay-per-view. Hopefully, there's a certain captain coming back on the horizon to face Dolph Ziggler in the future. That's what I want to see, but we have to wait and see about that one. Then it is the main event. Before I get to the main event, though, the week or a week or two after WrestleMania 29, I feel like WWE announced the Divas Championship match between actually I'm certain because it was a number one contenders match between Caitlyn and AJ Lee, and I felt they had a graphic for it and everything. But lately I'm not even sure if that match is even on the card now. It's not listed. Maybe they're just gonna drop it in there. I don't know. First of all, they haven't been promoting the match at all. They've been with this whole secret admirer thing with Caitlyn, and AJ's been doing her stuff with Ziggler. They haven't really had any kind of interaction. What a way to build up a feud and a championship matchup when the two competitors aren't even interacting with each other. So I'm not sure if that's still a match on the card or not. It may still be. I don't know. Whatever. In my opinion, since they didn't build it up, why not just have that be the pre-show match? But it's just my opinion. Then we have the main event: Ryback versus John Cena in a last man standing match. Yeah. Heel Ryback. Ryback rules. Yeah. That sucks. I'm sorry. Whoever came up with that for Ryback, what were you doing? Really? Why is Ryback a heel? This match would have been way more interesting if Ryback would have stayed a face and he just would have been anti-John Cena. He would have been with the fans. We're tired of John Cena's repetitiveness. We're tired of seeing him as champion. We're tired of him. It's Ryback's time. It's time for a new guy to step up, and that's Ryback. That would have been a way better storyline. But now Ryback has been turned to this guy who complains about everything, kind of like how Christian's heel character was in 2011, just complaining. He walks away from stuff. This big giant dude running this whole thing has just been frustrating. I know for me to watch for Ryback, because I wanted Ryback to be this big unstoppable star, possibly a little bit like Brock Lesnar. He's unstoppable. Nothing's gonna stop him from doing what he wants to do. But yeah, this match I really don't care about. Uh, they try to sell this ankle injury, which I'm not even sure is legit, on John Cena. The Shield's been coming out. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this matchup. It's just the build up was kind of poor to me. Ryback turning heel is a big mistake. It feels like every single time John Cena has to face somebody, they have to be heel. It can't be a face versus face matchup and the fans pick a side. Is that, other than The Rock, that hasn't happened for John Cena. The winner of this matchup, I feel, will be John Cena. Yes, Ryback loses another pay-per-view match, which is also a mistake on his part. I'm not going to go on a rant about what I think about Ryback and the way they built him up, but yeah, he loses another pay-per-view matchup, and he is 0 for whatever in pay-per-view wins. So yeah, Ryback loses, and John Cena goes on. He continues his reign as the WWE champion, and yeah, that's a wrap. John Cena holding up the championship at the end of the pay-per-view. That's what I predict. So, is it the greatest card? No, but I feel like the matches will be pretty good, because we don't see a lot of these stipulations throughout the year. They save it for this pay-per-view, which, you know what, I think that's a good idea. Just wish the card was stronger. But yeah, the matches should be pretty good. I see this pay-per-view being, I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. Just because of the matches, and just because of, some first time matches like Dean Ambrose and Kofi Kingston, just pretty cool. And yeah, that is your Extreme Rules pay-per-view. You can watch it this Sunday night. The pre-show starts at 7. The pay-per-view starts at 8 o'clock on pay-per-view. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna be watching it. You should too if you're a wrestling fan. That's all. Subscribe, comment, rate, stay glow, everybody. Peace.